Hi there everyone, this is FatesFanboy speaking, and in today's video, I got to enjoy Thracia 776 without having to run the risk of getting a heart attack every 10 minutes. So Faye released another Thracia banner after almost 2 years of waiting, and given our recent Thracia exploits, I was more than happy to summon on this banner. And no, not just because Lara is on it, even if that did play a certain part in my decision. Well, anyway, I can say with some certainty that I've never been this lucky in Thracia for one, so I really do hope you enjoyed this session. If you do, then please do consider subscribing, it really goes a long way for me as a content creator, and if you want to be a part of these videos in the future, then do consider stopping by my Discord server, there will be a link in the description. But with all that jazz out of the way once more, I'll just let you get into it. Please do enjoy this brand new summoning session. It's been like a month since I last summoned.
Yeah, I'd say like the 14th, I think, the last time. It's pretty much a month.
And I'm already back up to 369 orbs, so I'm doing something right.
Genuinely, how? I'm at like 30 orbs.
I literally did nothing special. I just didn't spend anything, I guess.
I was bullied a bit the last banner.
That was, your luck continues to be insanely bad.
And I do pride myself on that. Whenever someone says they're worse luck than me, I'm like, no, sweetie.
That's that's like, you can't go lower than rock bottom. So, I don't presume anyone has very strong feelings towards the new Thracia banner.
Not in particular. I'm mostly interested in the dancer girl because I love my dancer girls. Seeing as she is the demote, I don't know if I will be summoning. If I do get her later, I definitely want to build her. I think like the thing Fate's house for like thief girls is my thing for dancer girls.
Yeah, once again, thief girl clause.
Useless 5 stars.
Useless
so
5-star. I mean, just like 5-star Ogma, 5-star Tana, like what am I supposed to do with those? I should move more people in there, but oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, Hinata's in the useless 5-star pool. That's crazy. He needs to go here. That's where he needs to go. I have a few Hinatas for a rainy day.
You just look at every single one of them when you're feeling down.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, if I ever feel like building another +10 Hinata, you know, I have the opportunity to. Who else is a useless 5-star? Sue, Rajat, this Levitine, probably.
There's Alphonse, the armor one.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I got this one as my free summon. When we got the free special hero, like the most disappointing pull of my life.
I did the same summon today. I got something really boring too. I can't even remember what I got. Now I saw what I got today. I got the fucking Carol.
Oh, I would love to have a Corel. I would love to have a Corel. I would love to be able to summon, like, a Corel once. I have +1. Alright, Thracia banner, boys!
What are your overall thoughts on the banner?
Well, I'll get into that as we start summoning, I suppose. Let me first lay out the plan for you guys. I'm not going to go too hard on this banner. I'm going to go for the spark, and by that point, whatever I have, I will take as a victory, with the obvious priority being the demote.
She's so cool.
I mean, all of the characters are kind of cool, except Reinhardt, again. Alright, well, let's just see how it goes. I should have turned off the music. Good start. I'm basically going to do full circles. I'm not going to be opening greens, though. I guess we'll do this first circle with music. Cherish it while you can, I suppose. We're going to see a lot of these today, I'm afraid. Ironically, colorless is the most valuable color on this banner.
Certainly for the first time in forever.
After this circle, I will go into my thoughts. Because I actually can now, because I've played Thracia.
Woo!
Isn't that cool? Okay. Cue the background music that is not Hector's theme, I suppose. But right, let me get into my thoughts for this banner. First and foremost, I kind of do like the character selection, even though I do think it's very interesting. Okay, yep, nice. Good start. I will absolutely take Safy.
Right off the bat, I guess.
I think between Safy and Tina, I actually much prefer Safy, so that's a good thing. Minus HP plus res. Ideal, I dare say.
Also very base, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I like the character selection, because Safy in particular has been immensely useful in our Thracia run, as just an early game healer, and I have to say I really like how they implemented her personal staff, Hammern, because it's locked to her in Thracia. They did call it repair in this game, which I think is a little intriguing, but let's listen to her.
I seem to have lost all my energy. To use children for human sacrifice. For that, there can be no forgiveness.
I do like the voice actor they selected for Safy here. It does fit her very well, I have to say. Has Caitlin Glass done anyone else in this game?
Oh dang, she did voice Matilda. But only Matilda. She also voiced Matilda in the original Shadows of Valencia.
Who's Matilda again? I literally cannot recall.
It's now 2024, and we're still getting healers with no weapons equipped.
It's insane, right?
I mean, it just continues to show that like staff units are still kind of the most bullied in all of Fae, I guess.
Okay, let me do one more voice quote here real quick. Why not?
My aid is yours.
It's a healing quote,
Aw.
I guess. Alright.
Aww.
So, return plus, Holy Panic, Stillwater 4, and attack speed ploy 3. Certainly a useful skill to have around. I'm very happy to have her here. Safy, the strength goddess. More strength than Tanya in our Thracia run. Well, that's not entirely true, but she does have 10 strength as a cleric in our current run, so that is very interesting. But I think I was in the middle of discussing why I like the character selection on this banner. Yeah, so the character selection on this banner seems to be centered around one of the... Yes! Nice! Lara, let's go! That's good.
And see, I was just saying the other day, like, oh my god, I really want to build a dagger unit, and now I have a dagger unit I can build.
True. At least she comes with a really good inheritable weapon. Like, damage reduction on an inheritable weapon.
I think it is a copy-paste of Swing Ass weapon.
Also, I have to say, I don't feel entirely comfortable looking at Lara's art.
Yeah, but I do have to say, like, her attacking pose is really cool, looks really dynamic, with like
The perspective is really nice. I do like it.
But I do understand the rest as well.
Yeah, it's like she's canonically 15, and this art is based off her Cypher art, which has her in this outfit as well, her dancer outfit. Whoever drew her Cypher art was very liberal with the design, I have to say, because if you look at her sprite, or even the official like art of her as a dancer in Thracia, it's not this revealing at all.
Wait, she's 15?
Yes, she's canonically 15.
Jesus, okay.
I know.
Well, I suppose that's another average Fire Emblem moment.
Alright, well let's listen to her voice. I do remember really liking her voice upon first impression.
Let's stay safe. I could always count on Pern to come watch me dance. I can't carry heavy weapons like most people here can.
Shrew, fucking 3 constitution at base or something. But, let's see, what was I about to say for the second time before I got interrupted again? I was going to say that this banner, this character selection is based around, I think it's chapter 12X, which is like Pern's chapter, quote unquote. Okay, hello?
Oh!
Hello? I literally cannot talk. I cannot finish my explanation.
I do keep interrupting you, that is so funny.
That's crazy. Hello? Neutral. Sure.
You take that, huh?
Absolutely will take that. Great. I don't even have any words for this, honestly. I already got 3 out of 4 focus characters in like 4 summons.
Yeah, I think it was literally... Yeah.
Well, here's Tina, infamous for having the thief's staff, of course, in Thracia. And yeah, I really love how they translated this effect into Heroes, actually. Because, well, of course, you can't really steal items in Heroes, but you can certainly steal bonus effects. Very much like that interpretation. Interesting that she comes with infantry pulls, because I believe she has like 40 HP at base. Yeah, nothing else for it but to just listen to her as well, I guess.
Isn't Prince Leaf handsome? My ideal man is regal. You know, like a prince.
She does say that in Thracia.
I guess we do stand a woman who knows what she wants.
She's also 15, by the way.
Oh my god.
The sheer disparity between this girl being 15 and Lara being 15 as well.
That cannot be right. No.
Yeah,
Come
I'm sorry, that's
on.
just how it is. I don't
Come
make the rules.
on.
If you ever meet my sister Safy, you'll see just how kind a person she is.
We already did, Tina. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, all that's left for me to get here is Reinhardt, really.
So I think he should be there right about now, huh?
Yeah, I think, like, if he arrives now, that would be right on cue. Please don't, actually. Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, please don't. There's going to be literally 0 tension left anymore in this entire session. Maybe this blue orb will actually give me the opportunity to finish my story. Unless... Huh? Huh? Why?
Oh my god.
So I've spent 28 orbs. This is just putting salt in Momo's wound, I feel.
A little bit. I just keep thinking maybe all my luck just went to you.
I sapped all your luck. Okay, well, we're back to 3 stars. Good. This is how it should be.
I agree.
Order has been restored.
But as you were saying about the banner.
Okay, so the character selection on this banner is based around Pern's chapter, which is chapter 12X, I think, in Thracia. And yeah, that's where you get to see Pern for the first time, you get to see Tina for the first time, and this is also where Safy is obviously important, and Lara as well, because those two can respectively talk to Tina and Pern to recruit them to your side. Obviously there's a few characters I would rather have seen, but I think for what we got, especially compared to the last banner, this is absolutely a step up.
I do have to agree.
Because, you know, the last banner was not bad. They did introduce Golzes and August, arguably two of the coolest characters in Thracia. I feel like this one's just a bit more balanced, because it also just doesn't have a shitty OC and a Marita ult.
And they like stop with the OC shit already. I'm so over it.
They keep pushing these OCs onto these regular banners where they have absolutely no business being.
Like, it was okay in the beginning where you only had like a handful and they were like mostly reserved for like just special banners in general, but now they're just pushed so much. There's so many OCs. So many of them I don't even recognize that they exist. Who didn't I recognize? Like Nerthoots or something?
Oh, Nerthus, yeah. On the New Year's
I
banner.
had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea who that was. No recollection.
Then again, Book 7 was just kind of a mess in its entirety.
Oh my god, book 7 was
Patty.
the worst one. Oh, Thief.
Thief girl, take it.
I just
it's
glimpsed into the
Reinhardt.
abyss for the person. Hey, that's one Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Reinhardt, oh
There
my
he
god.
is.
God.
I got him.
Yeah,
Nice.
please, let's go.
There he is. Will he say come now?
Who's he married to in your account?
You don't want to know.
With that support.
You don't want to know.
I do want. No, no,
You don't
no.
want to know. You don't want to
I
know.
I do. I do.
You don't want to know. Okay, so I used to run him on a team back in the day with Ryoma, Camilla, and Delthea.
Oh no.
Yeah, he hasn't asked support with Delthea, I'm afraid.
Reinhardt just trying to catch a case, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. More like I'm setting him up. Oh, nice.
Oh, Lara.
Good.
Might just question though why he's on a banner with two 15-year-olds, I guess.
That's because Thracia loves using child units. There's so many underage characters in Thracia. You really have to wonder what was going through Kaga's mind when he designed that game.
I still always wonder how they're gonna handle like a remake of those things, like especially like Thracia, I guess.
If they remake Thracia, surely they will absolutely bombard the difficulty. There's going to be no difficulty left in that game.
Could you imagine Thracia with a Phoenix mode?
Seriously, that would take away like half the fun of it. Not even gonna lie.
True.
Like, I'm always saying like, oh, I hate this game. With every chapter I play, it's always like, oh, I'm so excited to get back to Thracia. And then I get like halfway through a chapter and it's like, I just want to die, actually. But at the end of the day, I do feel like a sense of satisfaction from completing the chapters, purely because they're so excruciating. So, while it is a dumb game in certain aspects, like there's certain things that are just inexcusable. Like fucking ballista reinforcements. No, sure, that's fair and balanced. There's also aspects to it that make it fun in a weird kind of Stockholm Syndrome way.
I do miss when like games give you like when like your characters died, they just give like shitty replacements. I do miss that time.
Yeah, and nowadays it's just like your roster it's oh, another Tina. Nice.
Tina.
Tina's saving me from not being able to finish my sentence. That's good. Thanks, Tina.
Yet again.
Last attack. Optimal.
That definitely you have one left over to build up your Linhardt.
I guess so, yeah. Now I don't have an excuse.
I made a late night snack for you. Something nice and warm. Eat up.
Yo, that's a reference to her giving a late night snack to Salem. Yeah, no, this has been a fantastic session so far, actually. Zero reason to complain. If I get another Lara, that would be like perfect. Nice.
Well,
Excellent.
No problem, Fates. I love you. Good luck, Charm, I guess.
Got you covered, homie. We'll take that. This is going much better than my session for, I already forgot her name. That's crazy. The blonde ninja girl.
Heather?
Yes,
Heather.
Heather. Thank you.
I'm still over not getting Zoologist back.
I absolutely understand that. I too would be in shambles if I got like 0 Heathers from that banner. Especially with the amount of orbs you invested.
Yeah, and especially with the fucking, oh, if you buy a Fade Pass, you can claim a 5-star for free. Constantly being waved from your face.
Making a living as an entertainer is hard, but I like dancing.
She's such a cute girl. I like her.
She is. Such a shame that she was a child slave and was forced to dance on minimal sustenance.
That does seem to be on par with Faye as well. Gwendolyn is, I think, still one of the worst designed OG characters in the game.
When will they give her a resplendent? Like, that one is long overdue.
That and fucking Obero. I'm not over the fact that they haven't given Obero one. Her art is so bad.
You know, Obero doesn't need a resplendent. Let us just... Hello?
oh wait. Oh wait.
Whoa.
What?
Speaking of resplendents, am I right, fellas?
Yeah, and speaking of characters that I need,
I remember getting so many copies of her back in the day, just as random pity breakers, and she does it again.
but she did not pity break you this time.
Well, I didn't have a pity to begin with, but you know.
Oh, and you're now full at.
Yep, and I can now spark. I think I'll probably spark for Reinhardt, because what else am I supposed to do?
Getting the tome for Odin.
I would like to give that to Odin, yeah. You read me like a book. Alright, then it's time to spark for Chad Thundercock himself. Drawn by Momo. Yo, Momo, you drew this? That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got the nose a bit wrong, but for the rest, you know.
I do find it absolutely hilarious that they, like, the item that they gave him and, like, the forging bronze one is just, like, his...
It's just
like,
gloves.
Yeah, it's gloves.
And you don't even put them on your hands, you put them on your head.
Yeah, it's so weird, it's so stupid, I love it.
Thanks, Reinhardt.
Wasn't he, like, also just one of the enemies, I suppose, in, like, Thracian stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, he was the enemy. I think Owen was recruitable.
Alwyn is
Yeah.
recruitable. Pretty early on in the game, actually. Reinhardt is one of the primary enemy generals.
I think it's just so funny that, like, through Faye and him being, like, pretty good on the early faders just, like, gave him a status and, like, has gotten ults because of it. I think that's hilarious.
I swear, Incest tries to play this guy off as some, like, pivotal unit in Thracia, while in reality he shows up in, like, one chapter, dies, and never does anything again. But, well, he at least has a cool design, I'll give it that.
Appears, does some stuff, dies, refuses to elaborate further.
Appears, doubles you with magic or a sword, kills half of your army, refuses to elaborate. It's so funny to me, actually, that they made this Reinhardt insanely speedy for no reason. In all of his variations, he has, like, I want to say 20 speed at most. And here he just has, like, 40 base speed, I think. So this tome is entirely speed-based. And like you said before, it especially combos well with Speed Ras Far Trace 4, which
Yeah.
I actually haven't looked into because I could not be bothered to read the effects yet again. Oh, unit deals 7 damage, including when dealing damage with a special trigger before combat. Okay. And gets a minimum of 1 cancer. Okay, nice. Really nice, actually. And then he got Thunder's Fist. The writers were very original. They just took his title from his original version and they made it a personal skill. It's some bullshit with extra stats. I really do not care, actually. But yeah, I've been stalling. I need to listen to Reinhardt here. I need to know how they differentiated his quotes in any way, shape, or form.
Perhaps it is my natural affinity, but thunder magic seems to grant me more power than any other. I am Reinhardt, Knight of Frigga. I come bearing power anew.
I come? He keeps doing this. In his first version, he says, come now. And now he says, I come.
Do you want him to come?
I mean, he's called Chad Thundercock for a reason. I presume.
I think you should know that best.
I presume.
I strive to remain diligent in all my pursuits. One must not fall victim to complacency.
Wow. Truly inspiring. Also, welcome, Lux. Hello.
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 Ooh, welcome. You join at a point where I'm just finished with the Thracia banner, actually. I sparked for Reinhardt.
The only thing I see is the menace of all times.
Yeah. Oh, a menace he is.
It's normal, so quiet.
Probably something in your settings. Is that a self-report, Lux? Did you quiet Momo down? Is that what you did?
Apparently, like, somehow just put a lower.
Apparently.
Also put Yamino down.
Interesting.
Okay, this
Interesting.
sounds like misogyny, my dear.
No,
Wow.
I mean, Fates also got quiet down, so...
Oh, okay. Inclusion, everyone.
You're a woman now.
I'm a woman now. It's official. So, like, I had a bit of a good session, one might say. So I got Safy as, like, my 4th pull, I think. Oh, we started at Lachesis, so I guess the 5th, actually. Then I got a Lara in that same circle. I got Tina 1 summon later. Then I got Niffle 2 summons later. Got a Patty. Very happy with that. Got another Lara. And then Tina came back in. Got another Lara, so that's 3 Laras. Very content with that. That's a solid start to another merge project. And then I got Veronica in my last circle and Reinhardt for the spark.
Can't complain about the Veronica.
Can absolutely not complain about anything this session, actually.
Are we gonna see, like, some Odin with Reinhardt's weapon action?
Sure, I guess. Why not? Not going to lose anything from it. That was my plan from the start, so... I have to give him Thoron. I can give him Defense Rust Smoke.
That would actually be kind of nice to have, huh?
Who has Rust Smoke? Oh, hey, that's convenient. I have 1 more of those.
Oh, and she has Thoron.
She has Thoron. Perfect. You'd love to see that. Oh, Architect of my Excellence.
Thanks for the bump, buddy.
I love the words between brackets. It's so good. Arcane Thunder, Defense Rust Smoke.
At least inherit something else, if you can.
I literally could not inherit anything else from Reinhardt, because he has a trace skill, which is cavalry and flyer exclusive, and then he has a personal skill in his A slot. It feels so weird for him not to have Odin's Grimoire. He had that tome for like years. Let's go, Odin, pop off. Murder him for taking Vake's place. Majestic. And now he obliterates Micaiah, of course.
How could you?
The superior blue mage. Perish. Where is Thracia here? Ah, 4 exclamation points. Yeah, the roster is like, it's tragic that you can still fit it onto one page, with the exception of Camp.
What shall we do?
Let's start from the top, I suppose.
Repent. Consider your actions. I forbid it.
Okay, that's nice. That's like the typical cleric quotes. Expect Tina to be a little more out there.
Absolutely not! Please forgive me!
Aw.
Bully me!
Don't bully me, no.
Let me
Aw, she's such a cutie pie.
Same age as Lara, by the way.
She reminds me of like Linde in a color swap and a different outfit.
I've seen that comment made before, actually. I've seen that just today.
Like that stretch hand and with like the hand that's like turned downwards and the step.
I don't know how closely you've observed Linde. The only thing I can see is the hair and the eye color, but like besides that, not really.
It might have been the rider one, actually.
The Acadian one?
Oh, that I can see, actually.
Let me help! For liberation!
Aww.
Do what I can. I can fight too!
Actually, quite like the energy behind these lines. It's good. That's so funny. 2 all ones, 4 Reinhardts. And they say they don't give males alts anymore.
Shall we? With all I have. On my honor.
Well, okay. I guess there's only so much they could differentiate a 4th Reinhardt.
Leave it to me.
Also, what do you guys think of Pern's voice, actually? Have you listened to Pern?
No.
I have not.
I don't really like the intonation.
Squirm. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no, no, no. It's so weird. Like, why do you gotta say it like that, man? I like the fact that they included Pern. I like the fact that they translated his weapon into this game, but his voice, I don't vibe with it. Let me see, actually. Blue dagger. Oh no, he's a colorless dagger. I see. I'm so not used to colorless daggers being a thing anymore.
Yeah, there are all kinds of colors nowadays. Huh?
Yeah, all these fucking colors, man.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we only had colorless bows and daggers, actually. They had a unique niche.
Why did the line like, "Oh, these fucking colors, man," just made me think of like a really exhausted first grader who's like, "Oh my god."
Also, I think one last thing I'll say about Pern is I find it very interesting how they changed the name of his weapon. The Blade Royale. It's going to be interesting to see that people will use this character without probably knowing anything about him. But that's the Thracia experience.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just like Reinhardt in the good old days.
People are going to love using this guy. When he was actually a slaver, he was also Lithis' childhood bully. He was also interested in Lara, who is underage, but that's okay. He's a good unit, so that's all that matters.
Wait, what?
I mean, Reinhardt can't really say much if he's married to Delphia.
That is, I set him up. It's not his fault.